Sean.
Oh, Lewis. Oh, sorry, mate. You caught me. I'm just watching the British Motor Show video on YouTube. Look, the last one. So, go, Joseph. Said, is it workshop walk time?
It is.
It is. Damn. Got so much work to do. It's crazy. Let's go, Lewis. Let's go. Let's go. What we got going on out here? Always something going on out here, but the guys have actually gone home. I think Joseph might still be here. But let's talk about some of the cars we've got in the workshop at the moment and some of the projects we've got going on there. And I should say, welcome to MK Sportscars and Kit Car Direct. Let's see what's going on in the workshop. Let's go. Right, here we go. No music on, something very, very familiar to me, actually. We've had this rolling. It's a MK Indy RR S2000. I actually owned this car previously. I was the owner builder, should we say, of this car. Sold it to a gentleman called Tony, Turbo Tony as we call him. There's a nice video on this. Actually, there's another video on this, isn't there? Maybe we'll throw the link up down below, won't we, on this one, of this car. Because it's a bit of a tool, this one. It's turbocharged, S2000. We've got lots going on because we've got bits and bobs hanging about because we're actually working on it. And it's come in, customer said it was overboosting. Well, it was boost cutting at high. So we've sort of done a quick road test, trying to do some investigation in it all. And turns out the wastegate, where is it actually? Let's find that for you. Turns out the wastegate, where is it here? We're taking it apart. Now, if you've ever seen one, it's got an external wastegate, 38mm. These are a plunger that's meant to close and open for controlling your boost. Sits there. Controls the boost, throws out what we don't want through the wastegate, opens out on the spring, which is here. We just literally took it apart. And then you can change these to different ratios, 7 psi, 14 psi. They're all different spring rates, depending on what you want to run boost-wise. And this seized. It's rock solid, absolutely seized, won't go anywhere. So what was happening, it would go no boost, and me and Joseph went out for a test drive, tested it like, oh, what's going on? It's a bit lazy. And then 5,000 went, wallop, 1.5. In fact, I think it went to 1.9, didn't it, Joseph? Joseph, they were joking for 1.9, which is, on a stock engine, a little bit ambitious. You normally find bits of metal that don't want to stay in the engine when you get to that. So we are, new wastegate being ordered. And I can vouch, and you can vouch, Lewis, for this one, can't you? You've been out and it shake the camera. It's a fast car, isn't it? So if you've got a fat belly like me, it just pushes it back in for you. It's great. So it comes free with a belly modification, this car. It's brilliant. So I think it was near 400, wasn't it, this, if I remember rightly?
It's 450 on high.
Yeah, like, so you've got three boost settings on it. You've got a high, you've got a wastegate, a 1.2, 1 bar, I think 1.2. So it's 0.8, 1 and 1.2 bar, something in that region. And it's all done on the Digidash type thing here that we've got. So it's on a Max ECU. So on here, you can see the boost. So it was quite visual for us. It's a nice screen because it actually really sees what's going on. And it went wallop right past here. And we can actually change. So we're on boost switch 1. So this is just wastegate. We press it once, boost, and you got number 1 mode. Press and hold it, you go to 2. So you can change the boost how much you want to do. 0.8 is here. Sorry, this is wastegate. And then that will be 0.8 when it goes to the next one. So it all just works really, really simply, actually. And we can turn it off from there. And that starts it. I can't start it because obviously the wastegate's turned off. So we'll lock that off, turn that all off, power that off. Wastegate to its end, oil service, plugs. Actually, we found, so if you've got a Turbo S2000, there's a little bit of a history on them, and we found when we went in there, the spark plugs were actually not even really tight. So it's just something you just need to keep an eye on and check. So all 4 of them were a little bit loose, they weren't actually tight. So, but a cracking car. I mean, look at the size of the tyres, Lewis. Get a shot from the back. How massive they are. These are, let's have a check out the rim on this. What we got on here? Can't even see. It looks like a 2, it's got to be at least a 245. Can you see? He's covered it up with all lettering, hasn't he? Originally, I had white bodywork with this blue roll cage. It's the first time we sort of done this style of roll cage, which, as you can see, this is sort of the first incarnation of where we got to with the FIA cage, because this one here, this was back in 2015, I think it was, when we done this sort of style, and then moved on to the full FIA version over there. So that's great. Nice car. The customer loves it. I know he does, and it's fast as you want to be. Moving on to something a bit more familiar with you guys. It's the RX-5. This is fresh back from the British Motor Show. We was there. And we've re-bodyworked this. We did a video the other week on this, didn't we? It's a wrap. And gone from the wrap version that we did. And we've got rid of the roll cage, gone with our new roll bar, which is the lowered height version. There's two versions. We do the slightly lower height, and we do for the taller gentlemen out there. We do it's about 50mm taller up here to do that for you as well. So that's gone on it. We've just got to either fit the windscreen or air screen, but you've probably seen this at the show. This is our demo car. As I say, RX-5 kits, and look, it says exactly what it says on the tin on the front of the car. How much to build one of these, you say? Well, Lewis, zoom in, it tells you on the car how much it is. Look, boom, get in there. But yeah, comments at the British Motor Show was, loved it, didn't they? Absolutely loved that car. Loved the colour combination, the new wheels that are on it, everything about it. Couldn't believe it, and for the price. Couple of cars we've got for sale. We've still got the Cup 200 here, but I have had a couple of bits of interest in that, so that may be gone. We've put the seat in, ready for that, because this may get sold and be out for Donington. Donington, the next meeting for that is the 11th and 12th of October for the Cup 200. And while we're on dates, open day coming up. So if you want to come and see these cars or see the workshop one and us and have a chat, tea, coffee, bacon roll, chat all things petrol, September the 13th, Saturday, because it's not far away. It's only a couple of weeks away. So get down here for that. It'll be the last probably open day we do of the year, which will of all the cars. We might do something else in the winter, I'm not sure, but you know, for getting your car out for one of the last sort of runs of the year where you ain't got to have salt on the roads, it'd be great. September the 13th, put the date in the diary, get ready to come down, bacon roll, cup of tea, cup of coffee, have an enjoy. Next thing up, we're on with an engine build, aren't we? But in here is a block that is a Mazda block. It's for the next build we're doing for Mr. JC. And we've stripped the engine down, Joseph has. Block's all been painted. I wonder if you can guess what colour the car might go to based on this. But it's all been done, and all the bits have been sent off now for what needs to be blasted in, and we're waiting for some parts to come in. It's going to have some rods in it. A few other bits, and then obviously servicing the engine, make sure it's all good, like the heads here. We've just got to clean the bench down and go through the head. It'll have new valve stem oil seals and other bits and bobs. Clean that up, make sure she's good. Might tinker with it a little bit, mightn't you, Joseph? Yeah. He always does. He loves a tinker. There's our Joseph. Likes to breathe more power. We love more power. So moving on over here, we've got going on the automatic build. Now I'll leave that for a minute because we're going to have a separate video on that, aren't we, with Mr. William. It is Mr. Will I Am. William, and we've done a little one-to-one video, wasn't it, really, with him? So it's a video with him talking about the car, himself, and because it is an automatic, about his disabilities and things like that as well. So that's really cool. So tune in. If you don't, tune in for that. Talk you through the process and what he's doing. But little bits done on that. Got a car here waiting for IVA. We've got a date on that now. That's in a couple of weeks' time. It's fantastic. And the last thing in the MEV. This is more or less done now. We've finished the bonnet catches. We've just got it off for the minute because we're finishing the fuel lineup. And then we had to fit the MEV supplied fuel tank, which is here. Now, it doesn't come with instructions or anything or any bracketry, so we've had to make some bracketries and mount some welds and bits onto the tank and do that. But to mount it, and it mounts here, and then the cover comes up the top, and you have to line up, make your own hole here in the cover to make sure it all presses through. Now, I don't know if that's right or wrong. It's our way of doing it because there isn't any bracketry on the chassis to mount it. And some people might say, oh, you shouldn't have done it like this. This is our way of doing it. Every is. It's probably 15 ways to make this fuel tank, but it uses the NC pump that comes from the donor vehicle as well. So we've made the bracketry, made it all fit. So that can get buttoned up. This will go back to the customer now because he wants to do the wiring himself, which is great. He'll get that finished off, wired up, and then maybe we can help in some other bits, but everything else is done. These aero catches were fitted. These are fiddly little things to fit. When you have these, you had to make some bulkhead plates here to mount these retainers in. So we made these bulkhead panel bits as well. And on the front bit here, we had to make these panels so that you could fit the aero catches to make it all symmetrical. As you can see, you might want to make it look nice and clean. Adrian done a sterling job of fitting all that. That will fit on now, go back to the customer, So upstairs we've got standing there, boxed up, ready to go. Look, there's an address on it that says Australia. So that's all boxed. That's a car that's going out there. That'd be an interesting build as well. It's all boxed up. It's a lower one, so it doesn't have all the roll cage and that in it because the bigger ones come up. We had a few crates go out recently. And we've got some chassis and that coming in the queue now we've got to bring down. We've got another Cup 200 build coming up. We've got another, and we're looking at the new demo. We're going to build in a K20 demo, I do believe. So got to find some space and time to get all that rolling. And for sale, trailer. Damn. We've got a PRG trailer here, fully enclosed trailer. Tow's beautiful. We used it only last week for the British Motor Show, but we won't be using it for the rest of, well, foreseeable. We won't need it because the vans are being converted to take all the vehicles in. So we've got that for sale if you want to know more about that. It's up at 6,250. We may take a little bit smidge off if you're interested. 6,250, 6,250 that is, to the finest British pounds. But it tows great and it's all been serviced. The brakes have been done. It's ready to go. Put your car in the back. Go all over with it. But they're cracking. You can fit an MK probably, and any other Westfields. MK trims are all easy going. These are a much bigger trade because we've already got this one. We don't need it. And van liveries. Look at this. All us. Lewis done this. Lovely little job. There's a few other bits to do on this, isn't there, Lewis? Was this one finished?
This one's finished.
This one's finished. So, trying to tell you who we are and what's going on. So that's it. Remember to like, share, subscribe. If you want to know more information about the Cup 200, the RX5 or the Sprint that's over there, or anything else that's going on, or you want some work on your car, hook us up, phone call, email here at MK Sportscars, and we'll deliver what you want. That's it. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you next time.